What's up everybody, Austin Felix here. Welcome back to another one. Now today we're going to be talking about iPadOS 13 and my favorite features. Alright, diving right in, Apple has unleashed iPadOS 13, a specific OS system geared for iPads. The beta has been released and I got the opportunity to check it out, get my hands on it, start playing with the features and see what I like the most. So today I'm just going to go through 5 things that I like the most about iPadOS 13. My first thing I like the most is basically the overall UI. As soon as I updated it, I noticed a big difference from the home screen, the size of the icons in the apps. Everything just looks a little bit more clean and organized and spacious. The addition of this widget menu on the side, I do love this. It does come in handy to see your widgets that you install. Widgets come based on whatever apps you use. So when a new OS does release, Apple tends to update pretty much all of its standard apps. So your Notes app, your Safari app, your Mail app, everything gets a full upgrade. Now what I'm going to show you here is I have 2 mailbox apps open at the same time using the split screen feature, which is something new with iPadOS 13. Let's say I'm looking for email while I'm responding to an email. I can quickly just add in a new email and then search and send as I would normally do. If we jump into the Photos app, you now have this new layout of your photos and your images. Throughout, you have autoplay on certain videos. Really nice, interesting way to organize and look through your photos and videos. This is a video I shot for a friend of mine who's a personal trainer. Didn't get a chance to finish editing it yet, but you guys got a sneak peek of some of the footage. Next up, the Apple Pencil. I love the Apple Pencil. I use the Apple Pencil every single time I use my iPad. The support for the Apple Pencil has just gotten even better with iPadOS. The reason why I say this is because if we open up our Notes app and we start a new note, as you can see, this interface is a lot different. You get a ruler, you get your pencil, eraser, different tools. The great thing about it is your color selection is here on the side. You get some additional things, auto minimize. It'll go smaller as you need it. Now you have the option to turn off and on auto automize. Now you have the option to turn on and off auto minimize, which is actually really cool when you're working or taking notes. You can drag it around to different parts of the page, which is something that is also very helpful if you're taking notes down here. In case you were to take a screenshot and open up that screenshot and say you want to edit, now you have that same interface with your pencil eraser to do your general markup of whatever screenshot you take. And I'm definitely going to be using this pretty much every single time I use my iPad. Alright, so I know this is a big deal to lots of people, but it's amazing and I love this. I have to say it. I know it's been said, it's been advertised everywhere, but if you haven't noticed already, dark mode is active on my iPad. I use a computer pretty much all day through work, all day at home, and all my apps, everything is set to dark mode. I love dark interfaces. It's just amazing. Now that I have it for my iPad, I'm super in love with it. Let me show you how to navigate to dark mode really quick. You go into your settings, you scroll down, display and brightness, appearance. You have light, oh, hideous, just hideous. And then dark mode, I love it so much. You can have it set to automatic. During the day, you have light mode. At night, when it's dark, you have dark mode. Basically, it's easier on your eyes with a darker interface. So like me, when I'm using a computer all day, you know, I want to be easy on my eyes. So I just keep it in dark mode at all times. Now this dark mode works across pretty much all the Apple apps. If we go into like the News app, as you can see, it already has a dark theme set up to it. If we go into the Music app, as you can see, it already has a dark theme set up to it and it looks so clean. The standard Apple wallpapers that come with iOS 13 can adapt to dark mode and light mode. Really cool, adaptive wallpapers. I like that. So I'm just gonna jump into a different app so you can see the differences between the Apple's apps and the developers apps when it comes down to dark mode. So you see my background is dark here. Dark mode is enabled. I'm gonna open up my ESPN app and look at that. Hideous white interface. That sounded weird, right? Hopefully with the new iPadOS 13 or in the update of iPadOS, we can see the app's becoming adaptive, just like these wallpapers are becoming adaptive. When you open the app, it can automatically change into dark mode. I want dark mode on everything. If I open up Lightroom, I have it set to dark mode. LumaFusion, I love LumaFusion, set to dark mode. So I'm definitely looking forward to more dark mode in the future with a lot more apps. A quick note, everything does not always work in a beta. Sometimes you get crashes, it's a beta, it's a trial. Those who use the beta are considered guinea pigs. You help the system get better, you're sacrificing your device for a better system, I guess. My next favorite feature is the photo editing within the Photos app on the iPad. I'm gonna open up the Photos app. Here's a photo that I took of my motorcycle, Yamaha R6. I took it in the alley that had nice graffiti and everything. This is the raw image right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit edit. Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes right now. I can't even show you how nice the new interface is for editing photo, but just know, I was able to see it before. Sometimes with the betas, like I said, things just disappear until the real thing comes out. Last but not least, my #1 favorite with the iPadOS, the reason why I decided to get the beta in the first place, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 controller support. What? You can, I don't think you guys understand. You can game on your iPad with a controller. I just gotta show you. So here's how to connect your controller. Get your Xbox 360 or PlayStation controller in hand, power on your controller as normal, open up your Bluetooth settings. Within your Bluetooth settings, you'll see your device pop up. Let's see. Xbox wireless controller, now connected. Now, you're not gonna have control through your iOS device. You're not gonna press home and it goes to the home button, which would be, it would be really cool if it did that. Like if I pressed this and it went home, ooh, that would be so smooth. But we're gonna fire up Fortnite. Downloading. Ooh, I got some items, guys. I got some items. As I hit the bumpers, it does channel through as it's supposed to. I hit the triggers, I can go ahead and get a little dance going, all with the controller. It's so smooth, it's so responsive, and I can't wait until the full iPadOS. Maybe we may get more features with the controller. Also, again, be mindful, everything is not working as smooth as it should be. So huge step for mobile gaming by adding on to this feature with the iPad. I don't know if there's any other tablets that do this. In the comments, let me know if there's any tablets that do this. I might try it out and see how it works. But for now, iPad is getting the job done. There's a lot more features in iPadOS that you should definitely check out if you're gonna be using the beta, like the Files app, like the keyboard, swipe text. You're able to pinch the keyboard now. Things like that, I definitely highly recommend you trying out. It's all huge things going into this iPadOS to make the experience of using a tablet a lot better. Those are my top 5 features so far. But in the meantime, I'm gonna play this Fortnite. Peace, guys. Remember, whatever you're doing in life, do it again, do it better, and most importantly, do it now. Peace. Oh, Building Pro. Oh my goodness.